friends, welcome back to my channel for another video today. I filmed this one in a few different parts again as usual, just because the other day I wanted to finally film something where I pick fruits and veggies from my garden that I got and then show you what I would kind of make with that. But the problem was that the same day that I planned to make that video, and I sort of started filming some parts of picking the things and then also getting them all together, was the same day that the dogs struck again and pulled apart everything, just trying to get to a squirrel, which was actually, it was really depressing. And when that happened, I didn't really want to do it anymore, and I just felt kind of bummed that day. So I only have the video of making the salad. It's not quite what I was planning for, but it's a start anyway. So today I'm filming in the heat of the day, and I did make some pretty big changes, so I'm going to talk you through everything and show you around my garden once more. So I've pretty much given up on this berry bush because it's so dry. You know, I can't seem to get any berries to be berries. I just have this sort of thing happening. So I don't know why they're so dry and why they won't just be normal berries. I just can't figure it out. The only thing that makes a little bit of sense is that they're in a pot here, like you can see. So what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to take this pot and I'm going to go plant it where my tomatoes are right now. I'm going to show you that in a second. My parsley is doing great. I actually need to start cutting this down so that I can freeze it or something. I just haven't decided what I want to do yet. Then this little berry bush is doing really well. I've got some blooms here. I don't know if I'm going to get berries this year, but you know, it's not out of the realm of possibility. So this is going really well. I need to stake it up a little better. I didn't really expect it to grow as much as it is right now. I need to get a lot of ties and tie them up. This is doing really well. And here's my fat cat. He's doing really well, of course. Oh, he's sweet. Then here, this is all doing pretty well, my little memorial, but as usual, I don't have any orange flowers, which I know I was going to get some more, but I haven't gotten around to it, and this is just what it is. My feverfew's finally done blooming. It looks kind of sad right now, and with this also, I might just cut it down. I was going to process the leaves to make something for migraines, but I'm feeling a little overwhelmed by everything at the moment, so I might not. Then over here, everything's going great. In my greenhouse, we have the kale that's doing pretty well. I'm not sure if I'm ready to put it out yet, but once I move that berry bush, I might put some of these in a pot. My kohlrabis are going to go into one of the beds when it's a little cooler, so hopefully they'll do okay in here until I'm ready to move them. My lettuces, this little one died here because the sides fell down onto it. This is the only one that's doing pretty good. Then my lemon cucumbers, I feel like I'm ready to put them out. I just need to find a spot. And then my Armenian cucumbers that I have here, I just planted some more because I was in a panic thinking I wasn't getting any. I have them here, and I don't know where I'm going to put them yet. Then I also planted my purple wandering Jew plants finally, because I figured they were ready to go into some pots, and then I forgot them out here. I cut off most of my sunflowers, and I'm hanging them here to dry. So you can see the sunflower seeds here. These are black, and I'm not sure how long they have to dry for. And same here, but as you can see, these are white. Somebody told me they're supposed to turn black, so I don't know if these are just not quite ready yet. Who knows? All of this is doing great. So I've been spreading some diatomaceous earth onto all my plants just because at night I keep finding earwigs on them. So that's what this white stuff is. It's not mildew or anything. It's just the diatomaceous earth that I've put on here. Then my little bean is going crazy. I mean, I don't know, is that a bean or is that a flower? I'm not sure. I think actually it might be a flower. Oh look, tuna. This is my ananas tomato, and here is the first one, which that's really cool. I think it's going to be misshapen because it had a bunch of blooms stick together, so we'll see how that goes. Here's another. So yeah, this is about ready to pot. I don't have any more zucchinis growing at the moment, which is a little concerning. I have this one that, I got this yellow one here, but I went away on vacation, and while I was on a vacation, I think they didn't get quite as much water as they would have liked. So we'll see what happens here. Still only got little green tomatoes, not much happening here in terms of growth. It's just kind of holding steady. My squashes are doing really well. There's a weird little moldy one here. They're doing excellent. Then This is my only little cucumber that I have right now. I picked up the other two. And you know, I always feel like I can't find any here. And then one day I'll check and there's just a huge one. Now in this bed you can see I cut down all of the big sunflowers. I got this beautiful little one. If you watched my video like four videos ago maybe, there was a big storm and it chopped this one off. Right down here is where the original like chop off wound was. And then it just grew this, and it has a bunch of little sunflower heads now, which I love. I almost like it better than the big ones. My jasmine is still doing pretty well. Then this berry bush here is thriving. It's doing so well. This one on that side has no thorns, and then this one was supposed to be the exact same, but it has thorns, so something went wrong there. Then I got this, creepy yellow jacket. There's way too many around here. Something obviously happened here, and I'm guessing it's probably dog related. So I'm gonna find something to sort of pin up this tomato. This tomato is doing well. Everyone's got fruits. This is amazing, and these are all the little volunteer tomatoes. I do have some sort of situation on the leaves. There's something going on my tomato leaves, and I don't really know what it is, which is kind of a bummer. And so what I've decided to do is just kind of cut them off. The ones that have those little white spots on them. The tomatoes are doing really well, and I have a little bean here that's growing up, and it ends up there. And I have all these fruits here that are coming up, and it's also a really tall plant. I'm so happy about it. This was truly a good investment. I mean, it was like $5 to buy this tomato. It's the only, well, I bought this tomato and the ananas one. And then later I got the San Marzano on sale, so that was a pretty good deal. And then this one here, also one of the volunteers, is doing super well. It's just kind of growing up through this forsythia. I probably need to do some trimming. Tuna. There's a little cat again. He's just the sweetest thing. And then over here, this is really where all my depression stems from. It's this dog and this planter box area. So he is I mean, could not love my dog more, but he's the worst when it comes to tearing things up. So he actually, with my help admittedly, he tore off all this landscaping fabric that I'd put around here, because it actually created more of a safe space for the squirrels, which I definitely don't want to do. So I took it off finally. He had already pulled most of it off. I just kind of helped and was trying to get the squirrel out from under there, which we finally did. But you know, where there's one squirrel, there's a million, so there will be more. The damage that happened is, so he broke this trellis here. It's obviously not standing up anymore. I haven't been around to fix it. I had some friends visiting. Then in here, my squash are doing really well. I do have one budding fruit right here. He trampled my beans. I don't know what's gonna happen with them, but I also am really lacking the motivation to be worried about it anymore. It's just gonna keep happening. So I'm trying to, you know, move on and just understand that sometimes these things happen. So here's a crushed tomato that was also trampled, and I'm gonna have to trim a lot of leaves so that I can pull everything up and stake it up and kind of have it be safe again. I have another squash fruit down here. Got my San Marzanos, but actually this one feels like it might be ripe, and look how beautiful it is. So I think I'm gonna take this one off and I don't know, put it in a salad later. Then over here I got some more tomatoes with fruits. Got the juiciest fruit right here. And over here, this tomato is doing really great. There's definitely a lot of fruit on them. You can see it right here. And they look like they might not just be a plain color. Then down here, I mean, this whole bed is a mess, and I really need to do some work on it and cut out a bunch of leaves. So maybe I'll do that in just a moment. Oh, also you can see what a mess the floor is around here, and the dogs just ripped everything out. They pulled out these boards. Frank specifically, this guy, he chewed on all of this and kind of chewed on that board right there. So, I don't know. He has an issue, and that's okay. And they also jumped in here and dug this up, because I think the squirrel was sitting on the other side of these boards. And I just, you know, there comes a point when you just gotta stop struggling with it. Then up here, everything's going really well. What I think I'm going to do now, rather than talk you all through it, because it hasn't really changed, it's all the same as it's always been, I'm just, I think I'm just going to do kind of like a little B-roll of my garden so that you can see, and I hope you enjoy. So this is what I'm gonna eat in my salad. I'm gonna have my carrots here. I'm gonna have my kohlrabi, my, oh my gosh, the name, my spring onion, my scallion, whatever you wanna call it, my parsley, and my arugula. Not this. Also for my salad, I'm gonna cut this cucumber. Guys, thank you for watching another video. That's it for today. I know it was kind of, I don't know actually if it's going to be a long video or not, because I do have the salad and then kind of fixing things up around here. I'm trying to make my videos more organized, so I am working on that. But I hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks so much.